up? Replay viewers, let's see who tunes on in. We got Sebastian Echkavera, first one in the room, and Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls. Welcome. Good to see you, Michelle, out there in Oregon. And India's Exposed Investigations, welcome. Good to see Activity 79. And Susan Barry, welcome. Good to see you, Light of Wisdom. And Cake 813, welcome. Good to see you, Maria Wall. And Indians Exposed, welcome. And Lisa UK Girl, welcome. And Activity 79, good to see you with Dave Jeffries. Indians Exposed Investigations, yes. And CB Earth Day, welcome. Good to see you, CB Earth Day. Good to see you, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Good to see everybody, people. It is sunny out here, yeah. It is sunny, it is nice, it is really warm. I have my hoodie in my bag. I just put my hoodie away. But the sun is strong, so the live stream hat is out. Let's soak up some sun, some rays, some energy, to stare at the water and look and stare at the largest bridge in all of North America coming up on today's live stream. Good to see you, Dave, out there in Dartmouth. Good to see you, Carlos, right here in Brooklyn. And Lee, good afternoon. Stephanie Gray, welcome on into the show. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you there, Dave. All the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. They're all here. They're all here. Beautiful sun. We're going to have a beautiful walk today. 14,000 steps. About 6 miles today we're going to walk. Mostly along the waterfront here. I want to see the construction progress along the Shore Parkway, whatever it's called, Esplanade. I'm going to do a more comprehensive tour of the Esplanade probably next week. There's a big construction project about to start off, and it's going to drastically change the waterfront of Southern Brooklyn, and we're going to see that a little bit later on in the walk. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. It is a wonderful day. I got to soak up the energy. I got to soak up the sunshine. I stayed inside all day yesterday playing City Skylines and meditating. I want to dedicate today's walk to Tommy Bananas. He went by, and you saw him during some of our live streams this summer, and he unexpectedly passed away. So I just want to if Tommy's cousin's watching, family's watching, just want to give you guys just let you guys know that I've been thinking about you guys ever since I heard the news yesterday. And yeah, we're going to have some fun today for Tommy. We're going to have some fun today for Tommy and enjoy this beautiful day. Good to see you, Jennifer. Welcome. Good to see you, Figments. Welcome. Hit the like button, everybody. Let's hit the like button. Let's get to at least 20 more likes. Let's get to 50 likes, and then we'll walk around. But yes, indeed, Jennifer. Very unexpected. Young kid. I don't know what happened. I don't know any of the details, but it's just, yeah. I was gonna go out yesterday, but I was just like, you know what? No. I'm just gonna have a quiet afternoon to myself. So, but let's get back at it today. Let's get back at it today and enjoy the sunshine and get some steps in and see the scene. And right now, the polar bears will be taking to the water. We're not going to go say hi to the polar bears because they're literally taking to the water right now, 1 o'clock. So we'll see the polar bears on a colder day. It's a little bit too easy to be a polar bear today. So 65 degrees, it's warm. Yeah, John, I know you got to meet Tommy. Yeah. Just so unexpected, you know, beautiful light, beautiful human, beautiful soul. Good to see you, Ambrose. Welcome. But yeah, we saw Tommy. If you guys don't know, we saw Tommy Bananas earlier this summer on the live stream. Yeah, young kid. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. Welcome. Jay Chulo, Ambrose Chamberpot. Welcome. Figments. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome. We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna go for a nice walk today. Gonna get some great views. And are we up to 50 yet? 35. Good to see you there, Purple Queen. Welcome in. Mero DJ, what a username. Okay, ¿cómo está? Bienvenidos. Rogero Morello, welcome. What a username. Welcome. Good to see you, Din Din. Welcome, and Purple Queen. Welcome on into the show. Once we get to 50 likes, we'll activate the legs. Like I said, we're gonna go about 14,000 steps. Walk about 6 miles today. We're gonna get the steps in today. And not necessarily any Christmas related stuff today. We'll be getting into quite a bit of Christmas stuff in the coming week. But absolutely, Maria, absolutely. Good to see you there, Jeanette Schrainer. Welcome. Got 80 people in the room. We got 80 people in the room and 43 likes. Let's get to at least 50. And then we'll activate the legs. Alberto Fazzoli, buongiorno. Good to see you. You're more than welcome for this interesting video. We'll keep it very interesting today. We'll keep it very interesting today. Got to walk right along that esplanade. We're going to go walk right along the waterfront. Waiting for that 50 like barrier there. 44 in the box now. Activate my legs. I know we could do it if everyone hit the like button. We will be at least 80. Well, good to see everybody. Yeah, I was down for the last couple of days. I went out to Long Island on Friday. It was a lot of fun, and then yesterday I was gonna live stream, but it was a little, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it yesterday, Lisa. So yeah, 2 days off. I know that's an eternity here online, but we're back now, ready to do 14,000 steps. Let me see here. 1,000K subscribers. Clara Musica Buena. Okay. Are you self-promoting yourself? You know, in my 18 years of being on YouTube, I've never self-promoted myself on other channels. I've never done that anyway. Photos from around the world. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. 4 more likes. I appreciate that, Anne. Thank you. I appreciate that, Anne. Good to see you, Neville, out there in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. You know they're troubled by their screen names. Yes. Yes, indeed, John. Let's see. What are we at here? Okay, 52. We hit it. Let's get going. Let's enjoy New York City and Southern Brooklyn on a beautiful, freakishly warm November afternoon. November 17th, 2024 to be exact. I am in a t-shirt. I'm actually in my parade t-shirt. I'm in my Halloween parade t-shirt because it's a little extra thick. So perfect for a walk like this. There you go, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. With the wind blowing out of the west-northwest at 2. So yeah, very light wind, very light humidity, 32%. Let's do it. What do you say there? Ambrose Chamberpot never self-promotes himself unless it's for work evaluation. There you go. There you go. All right, kids, let's do it. It's so warm out here, the phone dimmed. Hopefully once we get moving here, it'll blow more air over the phone and the screen will brighten up again. This phone is screaming at me, saying, please replace me, please. Good to see you there, Chris MG. Welcome, everybody. Check out Chris MG's vlogs. Fantastic content creator from Grenada. I hope you're doing well, Chris. Yes, indeed. Neville, beautiful weather, beautiful weather. Teresa, good to see you. Good morning. Yeah, it's true, Teresa. Yeah, it is what it is, Teresa. You know, people do it. People get very overexcited. I've been on YouTube 18 years. People, I've been making video content since 2003. So I feel like I've seen lots of eras and trends, and while a lot of stuff is new, a lot of stuff remains the same. It's freakishly beautiful out here. It's really nice. I think we're gonna lose the sun as we do our walk. The clouds are gonna start thickening up from the higher altitudes. So it is gonna get a little bit cloudier as we make our way around Brooklyn today. Good to see you there, sunshine after rain. Welcome. And good to see you, RJ, and what's that there? Diesel Gravy. Hello, welcome. My phone is terribly dim right now. Didn't get internet until November 2006. I got internet like 2004 at my house. I was already using internet, but when I started getting it at my house, it was 2004, and then once we were able to get high speed, we upgraded relatively early. Beach phone, good to see you. Splendid. No, this is concrete we're walking on right here. This is concrete. This is a remnant of, this was a creation in the wake of Hurricane Sandy. And this section of the boardwalk pretty much completely washed away. Like there were some little houses I used to stand right over there, and yeah, this is concrete, almost like a seawall. Good to see you there, Ali. Welcome. Could be the camera. Let me see. Oh no, that's the clouds. That's the, if I mess with the shutter there. There you go. The clouds are giving it a little bit of a halo, and then I think the lens is embellishing that. Kind of hard for me to see because my screen is super dim right now. Hopefully the screen brightness comes back up. Good to see you, Prophet. Prophet Joshua, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is pretty. It's a beautiful day here in New York. Beautiful sky indeed, yeah. Beautiful sky. Almost read my Nightbot. All capital letters. Nightbot doesn't like all capital letters. But I think you had a positive message, so yes indeed. Beautiful sky indeed. Yeah, kind of photos. Yeah, I think right now, I mean, I'm hoping for like middle. I think it's a little bit too thick of clouds for a sundog, but you never know. You never know. Oh my goodness, Guy Heyman. Driving those roads of America. Good to see you, Guy. Welcome. Hope you and Ruben are doing well on this, at least here in New York, freakishly warm November. The sun, bad for my eyes. Sorry, no need to apologize for the shortcomings of your eyes. Good to see you, Guy Heyman. Welcome. Polar Bear Sunday, yes indeed. Frost Fest next Saturday. That's right, Anthony Mark, good to see you. Glad you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's doing well on this beautiful Sunday. A new week in November. Is it already Thanksgiving? I just realized that. Oh shit, I'm working Thanksgiving on Thursday. And it might rain. The one time it might rain. The one time it might rain coming up this week is Thanksgiving. Oh, I hope it comes in early or late as I think about planning out my week, everyone. As I plan out my week. Turkey Day all day, that's right. Turkey Day weekend, eating all of the fixings and trimmings. Yeah. Thanksgiving is next week, right? It's the 20, oh, it is the 25th. That's right, it's not the 23rd, right? It's the 25th. Yeah, we got to do Staten Island turkey. That's our tradition on this channel. That's our tradition. We go out to Staten Island to go look at the turkeys the day before Thanksgiving. Do you like this, Maria? Me too. It's very relaxing. Wait until we get near the Esplanade over there by the highway. And we're going to be like right on the water. Oh, it's the 28th. Thank you so much. See, Cake, you know, this month is going by so fast. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the correction. I got nervous there. I'm like, is it already Turkey Day week? So that's right. Everyone, this is this concept of a late holiday, right? This is what it keeps on referring to. It's the late holiday. It's the late holiday. So late in the year. Yay. Going into a very interesting 2025. We've done live streams from there, Lisa. Check out my replays. We've done a couple of live streams from the summit already. We did one kind of at sunset, and then we did another one like strictly at night. It's okay. The signal up there is awful. No doubt because of the volume of people up there, and also all the electronic and lighting equipment they have in there. No doubt plays havoc with the signal. Exactly, sunshine. Everyone's celebrating Christmas in November. It's been all month.
It's been all month. We've been celebrating Christmas since October 25th. I'm once again very excited to show you guys the holiday homes. I know, me too, sunshine. Sunshine, I'm still adjusting to the time change. I could tell you that right now with all confidence in the world. I am still adjusting myself to the time change. Saeed, welcome. Yeah, 63. This is Goldilocks weather right here. This is Goldilocks weather. I'm mesmerized by those one wheels. I want to try one, but I know I'm going to hurt myself on it. Yeah, I know, Maria, yeah. So I've heard. I come from a Puerto Rican Colombian house, so we make the pernil. We make, besides a little bit of turkey, mostly ham, but then a pernil. Yeah, he was going some speed, right? Good to see you, Walks in Camera. Welcome. If I missed you, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're walking to Coney Island Boardwalk. We're on the West End. And once we get to the parachute jump, we will turn at the parachute jump and head out to Bay Ridge. Sal Muscles. Good to see you, Sal. Welcome. That's right. That's right. Watching from the recliner. Nice. Yeah, I think we're going to lose that sun as we do the live stream today. These clouds are getting thicker by the moment. The filtered sun is nice. I'm not going to lie. It's like really nice, but I have a feeling by the time we get to Bay Ridge, it's going to be straight up cloudy. It's going to be straight up cloudy. If you're referring to bad neighborhoods, no. I always stream where I feel safe. I don't stream in uncomfortable places. I mean, changing it up, I think I change it up all the time. And as for going out of my comfort zone, I won't put myself in a compromising position. Going over the maintenance area of the beach and boardwalk. And it's going to walk in East New York. No, thank you. No, thank you. Mercy Drive next week, Thanksgiving. There you go. The 28th. I mean, obviously, if we travel, then yeah. That's like a given. Like, if we go somewhere, if we end up going somewhere, obviously I will do a live stream out there if I have the time. I mean, I really, looking back at the Rochester live streams, I didn't realize that first live stream that we did where we went down to the Rose Garden, that we were going literally into one of the most dangerous places in the city. That was a very dangerous neighborhood. When we went from the museum to Highland Park, that was actually the nice part of town. But the other side of the city that we did the first day, you know, if he has money, yeah, if I have the money to travel, obviously. Thank you so much there, Mary. Good to see you. Yeah, no, I'm traveling to Staten Island soon. That is a trip. I want to do a few live streams out in Staten Island in the coming weeks. leading up to New Year. Yay. This is an easy swim for the polar bears today. This is like warm water, or it feels warm. This is very easy. The polar bears are in the water probably right now. Those were a fun urban adventure. I'm hoping to go back to Philly or DC soon. Viewfinder from Lindenhurst, welcome. Well, John, you know what we still got to do, John? We got to go see Lucy the elephant down in New Jersey. I was watching some videos about it this morning, actually. That's like a dream. That's like a bucket list item, like to spend the night in Lucy. But I would love to see Lucy the elephant in Margate. Good to see you, Arjan. Welcome. I think in the very near future we have another trip to the American Dream Mall. Maybe not before Christmas, but maybe just after Christmas. Good to see you, Michelle King. Welcome. Neville, they're fun videos. Yeah, they're fun videos. Exactly, urban adventure. Yeah, for the off season, exactly. Exactly, John. Yeah, we'll go back to that mall. Crazy Coney Island kid wants to do some of the rides in American Dream, and for all the times I have visited American Dream, I have never rode the rides at the Nickelodeon universe. So yeah, after the Christmas sales, exactly. After the Christmas sales. A lot of this is the whole thing now. There's like a lot of content available here in New York City for the next, like, you know, month and a half. So now's a good, I know, that's right. John, see, thank you. See, that's a good idea. Maybe on Tuesday I might do that. I needed an idea for Tuesday. Moses Mountain might be the trick. Moses Mountain. A highway to nowhere, everyone. Nobody has ever live streamed that area. Nobody has ever live streamed that area. And actually, there's only a few YouTube videos on Moses Mountain. It's a cool place to stream from, but you know, let's be honest, American Dream Mall is kind of depressing. Hey, we're at the amphitheater. Yeah, lots of deers in the woods, perfect. Well, obviously, that is the off season here in New York photos. January to March is the off season, but because we get so many guests from Europe, March, like halfway through March, there's actually a little bump in business. They have like winter break. So, yeah. Got to use new backyard sunshine, nice. Look at that beautiful parachute jump. A relic of the 1939 40 World's Fair, standing at 285 feet tall. The steeplechase parachute jump originally stood on the Meadow Lake of Flushing Meadow at the 1939-1940 World's Fair, brought over here in 1941 as a part of a new attraction at Steeplechase Park. And there it stood. There it stood from 1941 to 1964 as a ride. Never made money here. Never made money. Too many. It cost too much to operate. Required quite a bit of operators on it. You got deer in the yard too. People got deer in the yard. Deer in the yard. Oh my God, it's so relaxing. Now, I am very tempted. I know this, I may sound a little snobbish right now when it comes to what I like and dislike in live streams. But if there's one thing I really dislike in live streams, and it seems to be a thing now, is how shaky people use phones on gimbals. I'm kind of amazed by that. You know, the minute I got this gimbal the first thing I thought about was like these wild cinematic shots where I try to keep the camera as still as possible, the shot framed as still as possible while all moving. And it's kind of, you know, a little obsession of mine. But my God, my favorite movement is this movement. This is how you know a live streamer is not paying attention to their content or their shot composition. If you see this, that means that they do not care about the shot they're putting out for you. You're just seeing this. It's actually a lot more jerky than that other gimbal that a lot of live streamers have. Yeah, they tend to be a little bit more jerky compared to the DJI gimbals. But if you see a live streamer doing that, that means they're not composing the shot at all. They're just merely walking with the camera on a gimbal. And for the live streamers who may think they may be moving the camera around a little bit too much, look at the replay and try to focus on stuff. That's what I do. And a lot of live streamers, a lot of really good live streamers do this. It's not a hard thing. I know for some people, shot composition necessarily is not a requirement, but anyway. No, DJI is the best gimbal walks-in camera. I would literally get the other gimbal that a lot of people use. I will get the other gimbal just for the snow. Because I think that gimbal works a little bit better in colder weather. Yeah, 56 degrees, the ocean temperature. It's nice. It's nice. So we're doing straight lines today, so we're going to avoid the amusement district here, which is just up ahead of us. And we are going to hang the left onto 16. Yeah, finish line for the Brooklyn half. That's the other thing, urban adventure. I won't go into that because some people don't want context where they necessarily are. So I've noticed that too, urban adventure. But some people don't want context. I think for some people that's a little bit too beyond comprehension levels. I'm just trying to keep the broadcast interesting from my perspective. Phyllis, 2284, welcome. Good to see you, Phyllis. Hope you're doing well. You're deviating from the boardwalk, walking right underneath our beautiful steeplechase parachute jump. Right there. Now here's the one-wheel guy again. One-wheel guy just passed me again. Yeah, I know, John. John, that's what it almost feels like sometimes. Just like, I guess they just want me to walk aimlessly. Maimonides Park, formerly known as Keyspan Park, formerly known as MCU Park, the home of the Brooklyn Cyclones. We're gonna head on through the parking lot here. Look at this big old parking lot. This is where the NYPD usually sets up their drone unit. Right around here. Shot composition is very important. I mean, for me, I know if I walked aimlessly, I would have 100,000 followers. It's true. You need a beginning and a middle and an end, right, sunshine? You do. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Welcome. Jim Fry, welcome. We're about to pass the Brooklyn Wall of Remembrance. And this is a 9/11 memorial here at Maimonides Park. You see it like a story, right, urban adventure? Me too. But here it is, our wall of remembrance. Somebody had flowers up here recently. Every time I pass this wall, what I think of is how many of these people have come here to Coney Island? Probably like what, 90%? Maybe even 95%? How many of them have come here to Coney with their families or a teenager, as a kid? That's what I always wonder about. The memories, what are the memories they had here? Because a lot of people have had memories here in Coney. Yeah. If you're gonna park anywhere, park here. A beautiful little memorial there, kind of tucked away. Got all this new construction here. These are affordable apartments. I'm in the lottery for these apartments right here. And supposedly it's only 60% occupied from the last time I checked the Housing Connect. But if I can get a nice, really nice one-bedroom apartment in that building for $701. I really hope I get that. I could save money and live right here. Oh, please God. Anyway, Cyclone, not the greatest memory. I love the Cyclone, Ambrose. That's my couch. Ambrose, the Cyclone is my couch. If I ever have a back problem, I ride the Cyclone and it helps everything right out. This is what Brooklyn's all about right here. Pee Wee Reese and Jackie Robinson. In 1947 on Cincinnati's Crossley Field, Jackie Robinson endured racist taunts, jeers, and death threats. That would have broken the spirit of a lesser man. But Reese, the captain of the Dodgers, walked over to his teammate Robinson and stood by his side, silencing the taunts and the crowd. I love this statue so much. I love this statue, so cool. It's so neat. And what is Brooklyn all about, right? Brooklyn Dodgers, baby. And congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers for winning the Super Bowl. There you go. See, that's how much I know of the game. Little bit of a alteration here. If you haven't been to Coney in the last few years, they have created a raised storm drain right here. So in case there is flooding, this will mitigate the flooding. So how it works is there is a really big basin right underneath, and that overflow could come out through here, and it creates a barrier to lessen the flooding on that side of Surf Avenue. Really nice bit of engineering work. Also keeps the stadium good too. Yeah, I'm the sports expert, people. If you don't know. Good to see you, Ken. Welcome. All right, let's do it. We're gonna start walking along 17th Street here. We got a couple of pretty sketchy intersections, and then after that, it's real smooth sailing onto Bay Ridge. 19 seconds on the clock. Oh my God, 19 seconds on the clock. I'm the Warner Wolf of YouTube, that's right. My dentures won't come out though, look, John. My dentures won't fall out of my mouth. Ah, she's like ready to go. Wow, fast. Came around that corner fast. Good to see you, Carol, welcome. You know, I'm so angry that YouTube scrubbed that footage off of the internet. Like whoever scrubbed Warner Wolf's teeth coming out of his mouth, whoever scrubbed that clip from the internet, you know, right? Slow down, right? Did you see that? If I would have been like a few steps back, it would have been different. Anyway, I gotta be honest, some of the people who drive in Seagate, they're like some of the worst drivers. Anyway. So many great clips we've lost over the years. Good to see you there, Strawberry Fields, welcome. Got another new apartment building. Right about here, it's all about timing, exactly. A new apartment building going up right here. people always in a rush to go nowhere. That's true. That's true, Super. That's very true. Yeah, no, Urban Adventure, there are a few channels that actually, they focus on lost media. It's really cool. Like people find videotapes and stuff like that, and they upload that stuff because they'll be gone forever. In a lot of cases, the people who even produced that material have destroyed it. So I'm all about the lost media. Gorilla Nems, this store right around the corner from here. The Fuck Your Life store. Buy 3, get none free. From Gorilla Nems. Made it to Mermaid quickly. I like how we got like this little hodgepodge of buildings right here. We got a modern one, a really old one in the middle, and then a kind of not so old one to the right hand side. Kind of funny like that. And then this building here is interesting because half of it's supposedly vacant and the other half people are living in there. There is a story going on right here at this building. There is a story. I would love to know it. Everything else is really well maintained. So, like little cute buildings, yeah. Really cute little buildings. Like to live right here is nice, but it's also like not exactly the most convenient. A lot of traffic comes through here. If you're coming in and out of Coney, this is most likely one of the streets you'll be on. Happy Sunday there, John. John the Beagle Dad. Yes, indeed. Well, Coney, you know what it was, John Lord? Coney lost the interesting buildings. Coney Island lost all the interesting buildings, the buildings that made it unique. So like the Pavilion of Fun. If the Pavilion of Fun, which by the way, we could still recreate the Pavilion of Fun. It was basically a barn. But if we could recreate something like that, it will make so much more money than a casino because the potential is here. This is New York. Yeah, no, John, you definitely got to see an awesome snapshot in time. Like I would give to see, you know, give me a DeLorean with a time machine, you know, and I would love to visit, you know, Surf Avenue, 1908, you know, 1907 really, 1907. The 3 parks were going at full blast. We're gonna wait for the next light, because I know that this light is about to change, yes. This is a very dangerous intersection, so we're gonna catch this when it turns fresh. It's the express bus, John, look at that. Hey, that's how I get to work. Good to see you, Sally, welcome. John Burke, welcome. All the Johns are tuning on in, welcome, guys. So now this is where Cropsey Avenue turns into West 17th Street. This is Neptune Avenue right here. This will take you back home. Am I going to Sheepshead Bay? No, we're going to Bay Ridge, Mark. Good to see you. We're going to Bay Ridge. Yeah, they had elephants walking around, dangerous rides. I would give anything. It's just a very dangerous intersection. On some days, I think it's like, I heard a number, it was like 30,000 vehicles on a very busy day will pass through this intersection right here. Some craze like that, like 30, 40,000. On a game day where we have a music event, you know, when the parks are running. To put a casino here is not going to work, believe me. But also, I don't think the casino will generate that much traffic because I think a lot of people will be degenerates and come here on the train. And then what's going to happen is, is that you're going to have a failing. You're going to have a failing casino. All right, here we go. Showtime. Showtime. This is probably the most dangerous part of the whole walk right here. We have 2 lanes making the right-hand turn. Now, let's see if they yield. This is what we want to know. He is in a really serious conversation. There we go. Did we make it? 18 seconds left on the clock, everybody. 18 seconds left on the clock as he yells something out of the car. As he yells something out of the car about the gimbal. That's fine. He was in a very deep and distracted conversation. This is the light industrial area of Coney. In my personal and humble opinion, this is where all of the garages should go, and, you know, hotels. If you were going to get modern hotels, they should all go in this strip right here. And also, of course, larger big box stores, because this area does tend to flood a lot, so that kind of retail business will be fine here. Making our way to the Coney Island Creek. You love this section of Cropsey? I mean, you got all the auto body shops here. It is not pleasant. It's not a pleasant area to walk. Now, this is of a lot of different eras of development. Yeah, the budget hotel should be here, exactly. Budget hotels, you know, they could put stuff here that's not necessarily this light industrial use. But then again, we do need things like gas stations here too. Look at this. We got the $3 cab guy hanging out over there. This is a $3 cab here. Usually a car with just green painting on it. Give him $3 and he'll take you anywhere in Coney. I don't know how legal some of these green cabs are, but they tend to, me and the Duchess have our favorite guys we usually see at the end of the day coming home. We used to have a Stillwell Avenue hotel. That burned down. No, the Pathmark's not here anymore. It's now a food bazaar. The Pathmark became a Stop and Shop, which I miss and loved. And now it's a food bazaar, which is, it's okay. They don't have the same deals as Stop and Shop, but they have later hours. And I love going to the supermarket at like 9 o'clock at night. So I'll take my little scooter over here and go shopping. The Coney Island Creek is right here. This is the Coney Island Creek. Now, originally this bridge was called the Parkway Avenue Bridge, but then somewhere along in the 40s, they switched the routing of the streets, and then this became the Cropsey Avenue Bridge. Yeah, the scooter rides were fun, but they were somewhat illegal. Oh, wow. It's good to know, photos. No, you know what, Neville? We used to have a lot of supermarkets that were 24 hours, including the old Pathmark that used to be across the street from here. Used to be 24 hours. After the pandemic, we have not had a supermarket in the area that I know of that's open 24 hours. They either close at 10:30 or maybe like 11, the latest. But no 24-hour supermarkets. Your parents used to shop that Pathmark when you were a kid? Yeah. See, if I was on a bike, I'll be coming right through here. I usually take the sidewalk right here myself. And then after the gas station, I'll cut across the lanes. All right. Technically, this is Bay 53rd Street we're crossing. Right, or Bay 54th Street. Bay 54th Street. These are two demapped streets here. We have the Home Depot down there, and then we're gonna walk past the last little row bungalow houses that are left. Yeah, Walmart used to be 24-hour. Yeah, exactly. Sarah. Good to see you, Sarah. Welcome. Really? The net cost on Neptune is 24 hours. Oh my God, Sarah, thank you so much for letting me know that. That is real. That's good to know. I heard the net. I've never been to the net cost because I'm all the way out on the West End, but I did not know it was 24 hours. That's really good to know. If I want to be a degenerate and go shopping at 2 in the morning, which I used to love to do all the time. Exactly, in case I need milk at 3 a.m. The baby needs milk. All right. Good to see you, Sarah. Thank you so much for letting me know that. Hope you and Max are doing well. And the baby, of course, doing well, healthy. This was like a deli, like forever. Now it's a barber shop. Nice little quiet block here. That floods all the time. Good to see you, Norm. Remember the Hess gas station? Yeah. The Hess truck is out. It's a fire truck this year, right? The Hess truck. I love this little block here. Ooh, the ShopRite on Avenue I is 24 hours. Really? That's far for me. That's far for me. About to hit the boards. Nice. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thanks for hanging on out. See, now the net cost I could go to. Net cost is straight down Neptune. Now all we need is a Dunkin' Donuts that's open 24 hours and we'll be set. It's all good, Maria. Maria, it's all good. We're going to be here for a while. These houses have yet to open. Whole row of homes over here. Whole row of homes. I think we've come here the last 2-3 years now and they've been in a state like that. That's interesting. I'll live in one of them if they need some. I'm looking for a nice, affordable place to live. It's a nice looking block, but it floods. This whole area that we're on right now is on a floodplain. If you look back at historical maps of the area, this is basically like a marshland area. But in the 1930s and 40s, the area got filled in and bungalow homes were all in this area here. A lot more bungalow homes over where the Home Depot is today, on the other side of that fence. And because they flooded out so much, the homes over here ended up, a lot of them were just abandoned. Just this little strip here along 53rd and 52nd Streets is left. Wow, the park is a humming. Welcome to Six Diamonds Park, everyone. Six Diamonds Park. If you ever see the movie, The Little Fugitive, this is where the little brother thinks he shoots and kills his older brother. It's in this park right here. Good to see ICU Investigations Atlanta from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Welcome. Nice to see the kids out and about. Now we're going to start paralleling the Belt Parkway. And we're going to be with the Belt Parkway now all the way down to 4th Avenue in Bay Ridge. And our bike lane I advocated for 20 years ago is now here. And it's nice to see it. A lot of kids out. Wow, your aunt lived on Bay 52nd back in the 90s. Nice. It's a nice little block, Shamar. Good to see you. Sports is good. Always. Always. If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Welcome to Shore Road. Shore Road is the access road or the service road to the Bell Parkway, which is a little bit further over to our right-hand side. Look at a little bit of westbound traffic. Looks like a little bit of rubbernecking there. Cliff, you missed the path mark too. Good to see you, Cliff. I missed the path mark too. But you know what? When I moved out here, I'm telling you, I love that Stop and Shop. I have my little routine. Go to Stop and Shop around maybe 8 o'clock at night, or maybe early in the morning. Good to see you from Montenegro in Europe. Mars Tech, welcome. Walking along the Belt Parkway right now. You know, I'm realizing more and more that as I begin to really plan out these walks, I'm realizing more and more that for me to do the marathon will be quite easy. I mean, I know I could do it. I know I could time myself up to about 8 hours doing the marathon. I'm very tempted, and I know Coney Island Jim would do it with me, and the Duchess will definitely do it with me. We'll maybe walk the length of Manhattan Island. I saw a lot of you streamers already do that. Kind of want to do that myself one of these days. The traffic is definitely coming off the... Oh yeah, no, absolutely. With the improvements, yeah. It's moving, John. That's the thing. It's moving, so... But we are, I think, at the limit where space and lane availability, I think we've hit it. You know, I think that we've hit peak traffic here. Peter Diaz out there in Los Angeles, welcome. It's a beautiful day here in New York. I hope it's a beautiful day out there in Los Angeles. I hope it's a beautiful day wherever everyone's watching from. Welcome. Yeah, no, Sean did the Grand Saunter. That's walking around the perimeter of the island. That's intense. That's over a marathon. That's like 38 miles. You don't get those long walks? Well, I mean, it's like a marathon, John. It's like something. It's like an accomplishment. That's what it is. Great to see you, Dan Harsman. Welcome. Yeah, John, you do walk for hours. I mean, if you just planned it out a little bit more, you'll be kind of surprised how far you could get. Actually, this morning I was putting together my loop for Dyker Heights. I keep refining this loop I've made for Dyker Heights. It's just like about the same length as this walk, about 6 miles, maybe a little longer. But the hard part about that is that I go strictly off the locations of the homes. And what ends up happening is that we do like this little crisscrossing pattern across the avenues. And we're basically walking up and over the Dyker Heights over and over again. Mark used to walk along Shore Road when he used to cut from school as a kid. Nice. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Cliff. Yeah. Once your back and knees get let out. I'm very lucky. I've always been very active in my life. So. And I've learned how to pace myself. But I know I could do the marathon course. I know I could definitely do that. Maybe we'll just do the marathon course for fun and see how long it takes. Joe Mooski. Good to see you, Joe. Welcome. After 9, wow, Joe, you had 9 spine injuries, surgeries? Wow. Holy cow. Joe, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Wow. Yeah, exactly. I could do the course minus the Verrazzano Bridge. Exactly. We'll start in Bay Ridge. Wow. Yeah, my dad used to do the same walk there, Cliff. 6 on your back, 3 on your neck. Wow. Wow, you have some serious surgeries there, Joe. Holy cow. Yeah, it is beautiful. By the way, we just passed this park here. We had 6 diamonds at first, and then this is Calvert Vaux Park. And Calvert Vaux Park, of course, named after it's named after Calvert Vaux, one of the designers of Central Park. And he supposedly died here, but we don't know how he died. We don't know if he was murdered here, or we don't know if he committed suicide here. The reports lean towards a suicide, but Calvert Vaux Park, everybody. We'll go deep into Calvert Vaux Park soon. Gave my feet a rest yesterday, yeah. This week I gotta go hard. I mean, tomorrow, we're gonna be back at it again tomorrow. We'll be back in Manhattan. We got a couple of fun things planned out. And back at it tomorrow again. So Joe Mooski was paralyzed for a month. So walking just now, not that far though. Well, you're walking. You're walking, that's all that matters, Joe. At least you can get on your feet and walk. So that's good. Every step counts. Every step counts. Try to do as many steps as you can every day. It's a brand new building right there we're just passing. Passing a brand new commercial building. Frank, good to see you. My weekend's going great. Natasha, welcome. We're approaching 26th Avenue. Good to see you, Dwayne. Walking is fundamental. Good shoes are important. Like I have a very, specific type of shoe I need. I need a shoe with a certain amount of padding because, I'm mostly, doing these walks here. I realize the better shoes I have, the kind of easier it is. I mean, today we're doing 14,000 steps today, 6 miles. The winner of New York State District number 17, Steve Chang. Chan the man. You won. Chan the man won. Can't walk without being medicated, yeah. Good shoes, good mattress, important things to invest on, exactly. Exactly. So Peter, we are now passing 26th Avenue. We're walking along Shore Road and Shore Parkway. Right over there is the Belt Parkway. And we're gonna go to Bay Ridge today from Coney Island. Frank M. here's at the Botanical Gardens having special events. Yes, they got a whole bunch of special events. The New York Botanical Garden, they're getting ready for their train show. The Brooklyn Botanical Garden's getting ready for its Lightscape. So yes, lots of holiday events beginning to come together at both Botanical Gardens here in New York City. Yes, yes indeed, Dwayne. Good shoes with good cushioning is essential, given how sidewalks can be. Exactly. Exactly. Approaching the old Nellie Bly amusement park, today called the Adventurers Amusement Park. Good to see you, Land Rover, welcome. Joe Mooski, him and his friends, I used to walk over here back in the day, used to have dog packs chasing us. I mean, yeah, they used to be, I remember that, Joe. I remember those days. Cliff Padilla actually saw Steve Chan at the homeless shelter the day after the election. Yeah, he helped protest with the people over on 25th Avenue. It's insane how early the holiday season. Yeah, no, it's true, Strawberry. That is true. A closed amusement park, everybody. A closed amusement park. This is the boat ride right here. There's a picture of me and this ride right here as a kid. And then this is the motorcycles over here, and there's a picture of me and these motorcycles as a kid. Right here. Making good time. Tell you what, we are making good time. Helena, welcome. Those that go there would not be amused? No. It's the off season, so everything's put away. There we go. Playing some truck sim. Snitcher asks, have I ever been to the Narrows Botanical Garden? Of course, Snitcher, many times, Snitcher. Many, many, many times. Yep, train show's coming up. Nellie Bly, Robin. Nellie Bly. All right, here we go. If we could get at least 10 super chats of any value by the time our walk is done in about 2 hours, I will dance the dance of joy, everybody. I will dance the dance of joy. Here's Adventurers Amusement Park, formerly known as Nellie Bly. You know, it's funny, the golf is still here. You're gonna see a Lucas Gallant. Welcome. You bet the driver is sleeping in the cab right now? Probably. Probably. Been streaming for almost a decade. If you name it, he's probably been there before. Yes. It's true, Urban Adventure, we have. I mean, I can't believe how many places I've live streamed from. So, it's kind of crazy. We have done all 5 boroughs. I mean, I used to live in Bay Ridge, so we've been to the Narrows Botanical Garden a bunch of times. Is that basically we could just walk through there when we take the ferry down from Manhattan. I don't think we'll ever be charged a fee to walk in the streets. I mean, it's all about an area, Robin, so it all depends. If there's a special area, then yeah. Peter, I would love to go to Los Angeles. I just, you know, I wish I could travel for the sake of YouTube. I'm not there yet when it comes to finances. So become a channel member and you get me one step closer to doing this full time. Good to see you, Lucas. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome. Passing by the Mercedes-Benz. This is where you actually get your car. And then the Bayside Fuel Depot. Right there. Home heating oil. We're going to Bay Ridge, Lucas. Going to Bay Ridge. Walking along the waterfront. Glorious Sunday, Jack. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Beautiful out here. I'm in a t-shirt, for goodness sake. Had to put my hoodie away. It's so warm out here. And going by where that Spirit Airlines plane is coming in for a landing, I think we could have did runway 4 today. I've been looking at, the other day I wanted to do runway 4, but the wind wasn't coming out of the right direction. So we are due a LaGuardia Airport runway 4 approach live stream. We are due for that. And here's the good old BJ. Whoa. Going down Shore Road, go to BJ's. You're getting a BJ on Shore Road? Think I'm getting a BJ over on Shore Road. Gonna be a glorious Sunday getting BJ's on Shore Road. Hopefully the traffic isn't too bad. And JC Droid with a $2 super chat. JC Droid, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much appreciated. The big $2 super chat. Thank you so much for getting us one step closer to our goal for today. Much appreciated. Urban Adventure. There's actually some places I would live stream from in Los Angeles. Downtown Los Angeles is pretty easy to live stream. But also like the Venice Beach area. I would love to live stream there. All right, what's going on here? Good to see you, Brian. Okay, what's going on here? What do you got a Crunch Fitness now down here? The conga line of cars. Getting into BJ's. This is, gotta keep your head on a swivel over here. All this traffic's going into BJ's. All this traffic. And then they gotta put up the stanchions here because, especially the people from the gym, they were like parking their cars right here on the sidewalk. So they gotta put the stanchions up. We got rain in the forecast, hopefully. Rain in the forecast, hopefully on Thursday. Why is he at such a fucking angle? You gotta drive in a bike lane? I see him driving a bike lane. Oh, is that guy driving a bike lane? The Harbor Motor Inn. It kind of smells funny. But hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. LA is boring compared to New York? I wouldn't say that. I mean, Venice Beach is awesome. Okay. Yeah, like they all going to blowjobs. Yeah, Dutch goes west. Believe me, if I could, guys, I would. If I could afford to go to these places, I would. Be nice to get like a sponsor and, you know. That's why your support is so important. That will help me go out to places like Los Angeles and, I mean, Japan. I'm dying to go to Japan. Do I remember Caesars Bay? Of course I do. Do you remember EJ Corvettes? I'm going to EJ Corvettes. I'm going to Corvettes. I want to go to Toronto. I would love to go to Toronto. Exactly. Your favorite comment. Bro, live streaming random country. You remember Corvettes, right? That was the EJ Corvettes right here. Before the Caesars Bay. Caesars Bay, it's shopping the easy way. Now it's a Target and a Kohl's and a Skechers. And the fucking Geek Squad's over here too. Fucking guy. Guy fucking hit on my goddamn wife. I told the guy, get the fuck out of the house. Fix my fucking computer, get the fuck out of the house. Thought he was cute. Fucking Geek Squad over here, mean. Good to see you there, Mex from Kyiv. Ukraine, Slava Ukraini. Hope you're safe out there. Hey. Making our way to Bay Parkway. Making our way to Bay Parkway. I can smell the Wendy's from here. I can smell the Wendy's. Little fast on the scooter. I don't think they realize sometimes how fast they go.
Kill that bitch.
Eugene, I think the bike lane is a great idea because it's a connector from the Esplanade to Coney Island. I wish they extended it all the way to Coney. You know, a lot of this traffic's only going to one place, only going to BJ's. So, you know, you have your on-ramp there, you have your, you know, you get in and out of the shopping district here. I think it's just too many cars. And, you know, that'll be great, Peter, yeah. That'll be great. All right. Come on, go, 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 go. Good to see you, Michelle. Welcome. And now we're officially on the Shore Parkway Esplanade. Yeah, remember that IC? Used to live on Bay 26. And in the 80s... Oh yeah, it's true, yeah. There's always been traffic here. Ah, there you go, Mark. Hunkers seem stressed out. They're always stressed out. In a rush to get nowhere. Yay! A lot of this bike lane we're about to walk was built during the construction of the Verrazzano Narrows Bridge. The right-of-way for the Bell Parkway was laid out in the 1920s. But then this little section here has always been added onto. You're more than welcome, Land Rover. And Land Rover 1965 with a £5 super chat. Land Rover 1965, thank you so much for the very generous £5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's £5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big £5 super chat. Much, much, much appreciated. And yes, House Music Mark answered your question, Dwayne. This is a tennis center here, and this is an inflatable building right here, and they play tennis inside of there. It's a tennis center. And we're right across the way from Fred Trump's first very large-scale housing development. Right across the street over here. What's it called? Shore Haven? I always put the name of it. But right across the street. The president-elect's father developed that right there. Interesting little housing development. It is co-op, it's condominiums. It's affordable condominiums. From what I hear, it's actually quite a nice development. Quite a nice place to live. So we just passed Bay Parkway. And now that's it. We're officially, across the street is Bensonhurst Park. So this is Bensonhurst, but for the most part, we will be in Bath Beach. And we're walking right along the Gravesend Bay. This is Gravesend Bay right here. Recently, a new concept for the Waterfront Esplanade has been approved. I'm very excited about it. because it's going to add a lot more trees, a lot more greenery, a lot more plants, a better separated bike lane and pedestrian promenade, new seawall. The bridges are being built right now. The new overpass bridges are being built right now. We passed one on 26th Avenue. We're going to pass another one on 17th Avenue. But the most important thing is lighting. They got to bring lighting down here finally, because once we leave the park area here, there are no lights along this promenade here. None at all. Hank P, welcome. Good to see you, Hank. It is cool to be out here. Yes, it is. And my screen just came back up. Yay! My screen was so dim. My phone hates me. My phone hates me. It's like it wants me to put it out of its misery already. But I can't afford a new phone. I broke my glasses right when I need to get a new phone. Ooh, a lot of people down here. And now you're looking at the beautiful Verrazzano Narrows Bridge. We're going to stare at this bridge get bigger and bigger and bigger as we make our way all the way towards the bridge. But Beverly Smith, good to see you, Beverly. Welcome. And all of the road markings are gone. I was wondering when these road markings will finally be gone. And now they are officially, I haven't been down here in a while. They are gone. So the rule is you're supposed to stay to the, pedestrians are supposed to stay right along the waterfront. And the bikes take this inner way here, or to the right, going in this direction. And what happens is that a lot of, when the waves crash along the seawall here, the water splashes onto the pathway and then degrades the paint. That's here. So there's no more paint. What part of Bay Ridge am I going to? I'm going to the southern end of Bay Ridge. So I'm only going to go as far as like 95th Street. BJ's and a laundromat are the worst places to be on Sundays? Yeah, I could see that. You remember oh yes, the SS Brussos, the SS and the CVC witch. Yes. What was that, 1970 something? Yeah, we're going to Bay Ridge, the trip. Welcome. Going to Bay Ridge. I have no idea what Mom made for dinner, but I'm excited. I miss my mom. I'm starting to miss my mom's cooking. Feel like home around here, right, JC? I miss the old neighborhood. I miss the old neighborhood. Perfect day to walk this. Really pretty out here. Look at that. Look at that. That is nice. That is nice. Feels really good. This is perfect live stream weather, I tell you what. Today would have been a great day to do the Manhattan walk. Go from the Harlem River all the way down to the Battery. Then again, it does feel good to be in the sun, not in the shadow. You're Italian, buongiorno. Welcome. Buongiorno. That's pretty out here. It's pretty out here. Oleg, good to see you, Oleg. Welcome. Buongiorno, Roma. Buongiorno Roma. Welcome to Brooklyn. Super, yeah, buddy. That's right. See, because there's no road markings, the cyclists are, you gotta ride super cautious. You can't go too fast. And there's no separation on where people should stand. Back in the day, there was like a line painted in the center, right where the shadow of the railing is. There would have been a line right there. And that's where you were supposed to, that will let you know where the cyclists go and where the pedestrians go. Now the new development that they're going to do here is they're going to create a separate path like further down on the pathway here. And so they're going to create its own pathway all the way. Looking forward to it. But probably the biggest thing they're going to put down here is lighting. And that's what we need. You're in Bay Ridge in September. Nice. Hope you had a good time. Dream Villain. Good to see you, Dream Villain. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Pretty out here. We started way back over there, all the way down over there, and now we are coming all the way up, staring at that beautiful sun, and onward to Bay Ridge. You can see a little bit of a line right there. I tell you, all the weeds have like really outgrown right now, but I know they're going to come in here and redo the whole thing. Looking forward to it. There you go. All right, Trip. That's the Giovanni di Verrazzano Bridge. Verrazzano Narrows Bridge. See here, you see all the cracks here in the pathway here. That's because when the ocean is at high tide and the waves crash along the seawall, the water swoops up and then crashes down onto the pathway here. And that basically just eats away the pathway. And some of these cracks, I could tell you, are at least 20, 30 years old. When I first started to learn how to ride a bike, I have memorized some of these potholes here. Yeah, this is the Verrazzano Bridge. Verrazzano Narrows Bridge. You want a graphic? I'll show you a graphic. The Verrazzano Narrows Bridge in numbers, people. There you go. There it is. The Verrazzano, his birthday's coming up. The birthday of the Verrazzano Bridge is coming up on the 21st. And JC Droid with another $2 super chat. JC Droid, thank you so much for another $2 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $2 club once again. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $2 super chat. Much, much, much appreciated there, JC Droid. Much, much, much appreciated. Yep, Nebul's graphic. Set that graphic up today, specifically for Nebul. I realized all this time we never had a Verrazzano Bridge graphic. Looks like the new overpass coming together for 17th Avenue. Right across the way, on the other side of the highway, right by those apartment buildings, there was a fire hydrant. And back in the summer of 1977, a person who was very well wanted to police parked his car there. His name was the Son of Sam. Son of Sam parked his car there, got a parking ticket, did a murder right nearby here. But that parking ticket ended up tracking the police, led the police right to the Son of Sam killer. His last murder was taking place right here. Right here near 17th Avenue and Shore Road. Now that fire hydrant became such a popular destination. It became such a popular destination that they had to move the fire hydrant because everyone was taking pictures with it and stuff. So the current fire hydrant is a replacement fire hydrant that they moved it a couple of 100 feet down the street. So it's not the original. Duh. Duh. Of course the pedestrian bridge is closed. Duh. That sign would have been more convenient down by Bay Parkway. Oh, a boat, little pleasure boat right there. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome. Good to see you, Marty. Beautiful day out here. Yeah, a Johnny Pump. That's right. That's what they used to call him back in the day. Johnny Pump. Yes, indeed, Cliff. Yes, indeed. The SS Brussels and the EVC, which that was before my time, but I'm very well aware of the oil tanker collision. Yes, it was at 1971, 1973. The SS Brussels and the CVC, which had a collision just north of the Verrazzano Bridge. One of those boats being a tanker. Tanker exploded. The two boats connected, drifted underneath the Verrazzano Bridge, and then it burned for like, what, 2 days? Right there. Right there. There's actually a really cool Coast Guard reenactment and basically a report of that collision that's available here on YouTube. But I know my history. I'm a licensed New York City tour guide. That's why you want to maybe follow the channel. Always try to provide some kind of context to what we're looking at. Audrey B, welcome. Looks like we are at low tide, and maybe low tide, because the rocks and some of this little beach down here that's revealed. Good to see everybody, people, on this beautiful day. Coming up to the newly configured Bay 8th Street exitway. Newly reconfigured with a traffic circle that not a lot of people like, because you know what? Let's be honest, Americans do not like traffic circles. Everybody complaining, it's gonna be accidents there. There hasn't been one accident yet. But then again, they did just install this, so. My favorite comments on Facebook are like the real ignorant ones. Like, I just drove in. How long has this traffic circle been there? I don't remember that. Last time I was here, 82 million years ago. And granted, yes, the traffic circle is new, only about 4 or 5 months old. A lot of people angry about it. You know, all you gotta do is just slow down. That's all you gotta do. Now I'm wondering if the pedestrian access is available. So I'm gonna see that in a bit. But this whole area here is gonna be redeveloped. They're gonna make a nice separated bike lane, more greenery, more plants, better drainage, but most importantly, lighting. And they better not get rid of that when they start building this thing. I don't want to hear no excuse. Oh, it's just a flood, so you can't put lights down there. I don't want to hear that. I know, Cake, I know. Traffic circles are good. They slow people down and they help people create, you know, show their intention, where they're going to drive, you know. You know, the original on-ramp to the Belt Parkway here at Bay 8th Street, it was designed with speed in mind. No, there's no lighting right now, no. There has never been lighting down here. So I taught myself as a young kid, as a teenager, to ride my bike in the dark down here, only lit by the lights from the cars on the highway. But I have rode this pathway in very dense fog at night, which is incredibly terrifying because you have no idea what's in front of you. But it's kind of fun. You get a couple of beers in you. It's kind of fun. Circumferential Parkway. That's the original name of the Belt Parkway. That's right. The Circumferential Parkway. We call it the Circumferential Parkway. Yeah. The young kids call it the Belt Parkway. Bobby Moses, who never drove a car, he liked using big words like that. So now this area we're walking on now is basically all reconstructed. Hurricane Sandy took this whole little area out. And if you go onto my Flickr page, flickr.com/DutchMoz, you will see I made a photo diary in the days, weeks, and months after Hurricane Sandy. And I took a lot of pictures down here, showing you guys what it looked like. And I'm meeting up with the Duchess later. Yes, we're meeting up at my parents' house. We're gonna have some dinner, and then we're gonna go take some pictures. Photos, you ran on that bridge. Awesome. How was your marathon Sunday? Was it good? What was your time? What was your time, Photos? And did you see me? Did you see me at mile number 2? Somebody in the marathon said my name. Somebody ran past me saying my name. And that was kind of cool. I know Casey Neistat and Neve from Catfish passed us very early on in that first wave. John C., you cannot check the weather in Minneapolis. Please consult Google for that. But the current weather temperature here in Brooklyn, 64 degrees, with the wind blowing out of the west at 2 miles an hour. Theory Mary is 100% live. Ooh, what do you live stream, Theory Mary? You're 100% live. Ooh, this is nice. They created a longer ramp with no stairs. Oh, this is the new entrance right here. This is really nice. This is really nice. Well, I mean, you finished a marathon, so I mean, regardless if you were sick or not, what was your time? I mean, did you finish under 5 hours? Under 6 hours? I mean, that's an accomplishment. Congratulations. Hello there, Neil. Your old fishing spot has you. Your dad had a lobster boat there. Wow, caught a lot of lobster under the bridge. Nice. Wow, this whole new entrance here is nice. So you got a long sweeping ramp, which takes you up to the traffic circle. Wow, this is really nice. They have a whole new, under 5 hours. Wow, that's fast. That's fast. Wow, congratulations. That's a really good run. That's still like elite. If you're over 5 hours, that's like sub-elite. And then after 6.5, 7 hours, That's like you're basically walking the race. Wow, look at this. So they get the whole ramp comes right all the way up here. Wow. Then there's a little traffic circle up there. The old stairs used to come down like right here. They used to come down right here. That's all changed up now. And then the little beach here is, this is very low tide because the whole beach here is revealed. Man, I hope one day I could run a marathon. You could probably do, really, we need to practice with more 18+ mile runs. Wow. I mean, Casey Neistat tried 8 times to get an under 3-hour course. To get an under 4-hour course, that's fast. Not a lot of people could do that. Didn't realize how fit you were. That's pretty cool. Well, you could do it, just keep on trying. I would give anything to be in the New York City Marathon. I know I could walk the course. And maybe I'll do that just for fun one of these days. That's an incredible time, though. Under 5 hours is an incredible time. That tide is real low now, Neil. You can see that beach over here. I would call this little beach Wine Beach because in my wine drinking days, I would like to come down here during low tide, try to drink a bottle of wine before the tide came back in. Oh, the simpler days. Good to see you, Karen. Welcome. A lot of fishermen out too. This is how you know the estuary is back. The whole estuary is really bounced back here in New York. So now you got just a lot of people fishing all the time. Signed up for the 9+1. Most of the early season runs are already sold out. Wow. Drinking wine on the dock of the bay, that's right. Exactly. It is beautiful here. We'll be back in Manhattan tomorrow. We'll be back in Manhattan tomorrow. I'll take a break from it. I'll take a break for it for one more day until I get back into the groove tomorrow. The days of wine and roses, yes. We're gonna get a sunset tonight. I mean, we are gonna get a sunset. Maybe not. The clouds are rolling in right now, John. The clouds are rolling in right now. I'm not gonna be on until sunset. I got some food to eat at my parents' house, so I'm gonna have some dinner once I'm done with this. Once I'm done with the stream here. But yeah, the clouds are rolling in. And so I think we are going to get a cloudy sunset. But you know, if we catch a little bit of a clearing right at the horizon, I mean, you never know. The clouds could light up and it could be something amazing. So now we're outside of Fort Hamilton. I have no idea what my mom cooked. I have no idea. Good to see Elise, welcome. I have no idea what mom made. But we're outside of Fort Hamilton now. And it looks like they're painting the Verrazzano Bridge. They're in the process of painting the towers of the bridge. Very distinct colors coming from the Verrazzano. When we get closer, I'll zoom into the towers to show you guys the bridge. This is low tide. I tell you what, this is low tide. It's nice not having to stop for lights. You can imagine this what Marathon Sunday must be like. You just go all this distance nonstop. I find myself pacing myself and making sure that my steps are nice and even. Yeah, exactly. Beautiful sky, even though we're not going to get the sunset. Now, this part of the pathway right here, as you see, we have a separated bike lane added onto it to our right-hand side here. But the pathway that I'm walking down, this was created during the construction of the Verrazzano Bridge. Got the seawall here, and this is the original width right here. They never added onto it until that separate bike lane over there. But this opened up in, like, I believe 1961, 1962, when they were doing the excavation work for the foundations for the towers. Neil has red clam sauce with linguine tonight. Enjoy it, Neil. Enjoy it. I'm coming over. So Fort Hamilton's right here, Sammy. On the other side of the highway. That's Fort Hamilton. Right there. Actually got some townhouses over there. That's where a lot of the families for the... Is it still an active military base? But it is home to the Army Corps of Engineers. So a lot of the families are right there. Florida is a long way from New York. Yes, yes indeed. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it does. That sounds good. Guys are making me hungry. I gotta get home first. But Ann Tidgen, or Ann, I can't pronounce your last name, but thank you so much, Ann, with a $10 PayPal. Ann, thank you so much for the very generous $10 PayPal. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 Club 2 times today via PayPal. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 PayPal. Much, much, much appreciated, Ann. Much, much, much appreciated. What are they engineering on the base? The Army Corps of Engineers, they basically make sure that shorelines and dams and stuff like that are safe. So the Army Corps of Engineers may build temporary structures in case of disaster, or they may offer their expertise to build, especially in like flood-prone areas, more safer ways to mitigate flooding. So the Army Corps of Engineers, they engineer structures to keep us safe, to surmise it all up. The bridge does look majestic, Strawberry. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And again, for Nebul, the Verrazzano Bridge in numbers. Right there. November 1st, 21st, 1964. That is when the bridge is open. That's when the bridge opens up. Wish I could walk over that bridge. If I was able to regularly walk over the Verrazzano Bridge, I'll probably have over 100,000 subscribers by now. Because living that close to the entrance to the bridge, I probably would have went up on the bridge all the time. My life would have probably been completely different, because I had a lot of friends in high school who moved out to Staten Island and whatnot. And you know, they were relegated to a bus or ferry ride after that. And a lot of those people I saw a lot less. And then there was that time where I hung out in Staten Island all the time. Commuted to go hang out with people, which was weird. We've come a long way. You can smell the island there cruising for a blues, and good to see you. Audrey asks, is that a toll bridge? One of the most expensive toll bridges in the world, Audrey. One of the most expensive toll bridges in the world. Is longer than the Golden Gate by 62 feet. If we were to follow those towers all the way down to bedrock, those towers would be as tall as the Chrysler Building. Crazy bit of engineering there. Othmar Ammon's last bridge he ever designs. It was actually Strawberry. In the original design, yes, it was supposed to have a pedestrian path. It was actually meant to be on both sides of the bridge. And if you know where to look, you could see where it was supposed to go. But unfortunately, during construction, Robert Moses had the plans for the pedestrian access taken away from the construction to save a couple of $1 million. And also, he didn't want the bridge to become, as he put it, a suicide magnet. The Golden Gate Bridge is very much known for being a suicide magnet, but I think, we have suicide fences, so. But yet, in order to save a couple of $1 million. I mean, what is the point of a bridge if it only takes automobiles? And especially a bridge like this in its position. I mean, I have this thing that if we would have gotten the pathways exactly where they were supposed to be, that this bridge probably would have been a tourist attraction. Yes, it's a one-way toll. Yes, one-way toll. But, yeah. It's kind of crazy that you build this massive bridge with 14 lanes of highway, or sorry, 12 lanes of highway. Is it no longer a one-way toll? Okay, so you gotta pay both ways via Easy Pass. But anyway, it's kind of crazy having a bridge this large only available for one mode of transportation. It's kind of crazy. Yes, until 1981, it was the longest suspension bridge in the world. The Humbar Bridge ends up, and that's in Norway, I believe, right? The Humbar Bridge ends up beating out the Verrazzano Narrows Bridge. The longest suspension bridge in the world is currently in Japan, the Hakashi Kaikyo Bridge. Then there's a couple other bridges out in China that are longer. Yes, indeed, Strawberry. Gotta get out of Staten Island, absolutely. Yes, indeed, the longest suspension bridge in North America. 7th or 8th longest suspension bridge, depending on how you measure your bridges. But there you go. The Verrazzano Narrows Bridge. The first bridge, one of the first bridges in human existence to have to take into account the curvature of the Earth. The top of the two towers is roughly 1/8 inch further apart at the top than they are at the bottom, which is kind of crazy. Othmar Amon was having fun drawing simple lines. Aha, awesome, Eugene. And it's a big bridge, Felix the Master. Good to see you. Nice looking bridge. It'd be great. It'd be nicer if we could walk over it. It'd be way nicer if we could walk over it. All right, so you guys know the opening to Welcome Back Kotter, where you have the Brooklyn sign, the Welcome to Brooklyn sign. Well, that sign was right here. If you ever remember the opening to Welcome Back Kotter. Now, obviously, we have a new sign, but the location is the same. But right here, there it is. Remember the opening to Welcome Back Kotter? It's right there. You call it the guinea plank. That's right, House Music Mark. Robinson Lopes, good to see you, Robinson. Welcome. But welcome to Brooklyn. How sweet it is. Let's get into Bay Ridge. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Is that the sign? Is that a Jackie Gleason reference? No. Oh, How Sweet It Is? Yes. How Sweet It Is a Jackie Gleason reference. Yes, it is. Yeah, I gotta keep on trucking. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Mini Barbaribo or the Sweat Hog, that's right. That's right. Now, obviously, Welcome Back Kotter was not filmed in New York City. It was filmed in Los Angeles, but the opening sequence was obviously filmed around here. Oh, yay! Yeah, how sweet it is. Brooklyn is the best, I'm telling you. I love living here. Parents used to take you down to, used to live down by Owl's Head. Nice. We're coming up on Densen Wharf. This rather unassuming pier that's in disuse. This is the last place British troops depart North America in an occupying manner on Evacuation Day, November 26, 1789. Some 38,000 troops departed from this spot right here. But this is also the spot where pretty much the very beginning of the Battle of Brooklyn, the Battle of Long Island, August 27th, 1776. This is where it begins, right here. This pier is now a part of Fort Hamilton, and there is a weather station in that little box right there. But Densen Wharf, a very historic spot that really nobody knows about. Right there. Now, this pier was used when they were building the bridge, where the Brooklyn Tower of the Verrazzano Bridge stands today, the tower closest towards us. That's where Fort Lafayette used to be. Fort Lafayette, built on basically a rock. That fort helped protect the city. Basically built just in time for the War of 1812, never actually used. But a little fort back out there. That fort, of course, long gone because the bridge stands here today. And you can see that they're painting the bridge. Look at this, guys. The bridge has two colors. Look at that. They are clearly in the process of painting the bridge. What does New York City have? A seafood wharf? Does New York City have a seafood wharf? I mean, the South Street Seaport. I mean, there are a couple of really great clam restaurants there. I mean, I think we're more known for our restaurants than a whole seaport or a whole seafood wharf. I don't think we have a seafood wharf. Yeah, exactly, Strawberry. Yeah, I don't know. I think what they're doing is they're taking they're sandblasting the bridge to put the primer on it, and then they're gonna paint it. City Island. That's right. City Island will be close to a seafood wharf. Yeah, City Island. That's true. Good to see you, Maria. Welcome back. We're now making our way into Bay Ridge. And Sheepshead Bay, too. Yeah, Sheepshead Bay is another seafood wharf, if you will. Let's go to Randazzo's. That sounds good. Randazzo's sounds fantastic. There you go. That's a nice little screenshot right there. As we pass underneath the bridge. Into Bay Ridge we go. Now I got to work on my calf muscles. I got to go up this hill. I got to go up the hill now. It's not like Sammy's gets... No, it's true. That's very true, photos. That's very true. Right? Randazzo's is the only one left. That's true. You know what, Cake? I actually never done a live stream about the General Slocum. It's kind of hard to get where the General Slocum disaster actually happened. That's kind of off the coast of LaGuardia Airport or like Hunts Point in the Bronx. I would love to go to North or South Brother Island. Joe's Clam Bar, there you go. Yeah, Sheepshead Bay, where the fishing boats are. Yay, I get to walk up this hill. So I'll work on my calf muscles. We haven't done this view here in a while. We used to always come here, especially during the blizzards. We would come here. Yay. That is the East River. Yeah, Cake, that is the East River, but that's all the way up by the Long Island Sound entrance. So that's off the coast. North and South Brother Island are off the coast of Rikers Island, LaGuardia Airport, between Queens and the Bronx. That's right. You could. Mark, I've done that stream. I have done a live stream where we walked over the Ocean Avenue Bridge in Manhattan Beach to Sheepshead Bay. I have done that. Professional, welcome. Doing great. No, Hart Island's not that far either. So North and South Brother Island are just to the west of Rikers Island, between Queens and the Bronx. My only way to really see North or South Brother Island, I would have to go through the industrial area in the Bronx. I cannot access the East River in the northern tip of Astoria because that's where the home heating oil lot is. Beautiful view, right? Beautiful view. Ah, there you go, Eugene. All right, let's get into Bay Ridge. Let's do it. I'm hungry. What movie was that? That was Saturday Night Fever. They're filming Saturday Night Fever, Oleg. All right, walking over the Circumferential Parkway, also known as the Belt Parkway. What am I going to eat? I have no idea. I don't know what Mom made tonight. All I know is that it's going to be good. All right, up and over. Great soundtrack, absolutely. One of the best. Saturday Night Fever was a good movie. Great soundtrack. Okay story. Story's a little weird. It's a little dark at times. Hey, 4th Avenue! Yay! The Bee Gees, Tavares. So many great acts. Whew. That hill, boy. This is probably the second most dangerous intersection to cross on our walk today. Yeah, he fell off the bridge. Hey, Tony, look at me. Look at me, Tony. You never called, Tony. You never called me. And I just gave away the whole ending to the movie for you. There you go. Oh, we gotta wait for these guys. Turning light. ICU investigation's favorite food in New York City was arroz con pollo, rice and chicken. Yes, indeed. Oh, really, Mark? That's pretty cool. All right, here's the fun part. They never yield when they make the left coming off the highway. They never yield. So you gotta always watch. All right, there we go. All right, Cannonball Park. Going up 4th Avenue. Oh, that's nice. Put the little caution tape there in case you hit your head. Ah! Yeah, spoiler, has end credits. Wow, that's cool, Mark. Goodfellas, one of my favorite movies. Yeah, you can still see the bridge. It's right there. Right there behind me now. Now we could cross the street here. We'll cross the street right here. This is where, cross 4th Avenue. Right there, see? Boom. Now we take 4th Avenue. Oh, I miss being in a walkable neighborhood. It's kind of crazy. Coney Island tonight, the old Hamilton house. That's right, Eugene. The old Hamilton house we're passing. Good to see you there, Antone. Doing great. Kind of chill out here today. Wow. Sorry to hear that, I see you. Why is the signal so weird down here? The signal's weird down here. I do need to get back to the ridge. I do need to get back to the ridge. Easier said than done. Oh shit! The Narrows coffee shop has a new face. Are they gonna build a new coffee shop here? Oh shit! The whole building's had an update. And the window is still here with the sign. Okay. Hopefully we'll get a new coffee shop here. I missed a coffee shop here. That was a spot for like all these years. They changed up the whole building. Wow. That's pretty wild. Oh, you didn't want to go to Vietnam. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. My dinner's getting cold. No, they could warm it up. That's right, Oleg. That's right. It feels like we just started and we've been on now for 2 hours. Feels like we just started. I know one thing, I am thirsty as hell. I am thirsty. Can't wait to get home. Be great. Be great. I don't know why the signal's so weird down here though. That's kind of interesting. Did we oh no, the VPN is still on. That's weird. That's weird. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's going on. Approaching Marine Avenue. Marine Avenue used to take you straight into Fort Hamilton. That was a long time ago. That was well before my time. Whew. Yeah. 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 I don't know what's up with the connect. How's the connection, guys? Is it all right? Signal's bugging out on me ever since we got to Bay Ridge. It's like the phone's happy. There it goes. The phone's like happy or something like that. It's getting all excited. All good there? Okay. Yeah, I think the app was over guesstimating our signal strength, or underestimate. Sorry, I used the wrong. Little choppy. Okay. Eugene got a little choppy. Okay. I think now we're good. Good to see you, Justine. Welcome. Ooh, somebody got an express bus over there just hanging out. Hey, park the express bus right there. I'm right by 96th Street there. I parked the bus right there. Oh, look, there's a little display. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy. Signal's been fine on your end. Awesome. Well, we're almost to the end here. We're almost to the end of our journey today. We're almost to the end. Coming up onto the church where I was baptized as the child. Oh, I want to get back to this neighborhood. Yeah, photos. Yeah, no, my connection was like weird. The numbers were bouncing around like crazy. But it's all good. We have made it to 95th Street. You're more than welcome, Hank. I could sit down and relax. And we will do this all over again tomorrow. Did we hit 300 likes? 240. Can we get to 250? Or maybe even 275? That'll be great. Help more people find the broadcast. Hitting that like button is so very important. Sean, good to see you. This is your alma mater. Nice. You went to St. Patrick's Church. Awesome. Awesome. I feel like this is like a marathon. I've been holding a pretty good pace this whole time. And you want to welcome Carlos. It was a lot of fun today. Whole lot of fun today. Oh, we made it. All right. We made it. I will, Cake 813. Thank you so much. I will enjoy my dinner. It'll be great today. You want to welcome for the live stream, everybody. Thank you so much for all your support. Big shout out to everyone who hit the thumbs up on the video. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for all your channel memberships and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for all your support on that end. Everyone who super chatted, thank you so much. And yeah, what more can I say? Thank you so much for hanging on out with me. Are you new to the broadcast? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name at Dutch Moz. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. We'll do this all over again tomorrow from Bay Ridge. This is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fabulous Bay Ridge day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, share sweet moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, kids. Bye-bye.
Mã 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 chuyện này kìa.